Am I live? Am I live? I am. Okay. I am live. Hello. Hi, guys. All right. Well, I'm back at the Kick PCB. And I discovered I do have a working. Hello, Angel. Hello. And hello, Peter. Uruguay. Cool. Nice. Uruguay. Cool. I will try to bring you over here and show you what exactly this board set is up to. It's up to no good. Let's come over here, and this is what it's doing. Yeah, as you can see, it's not good. Yeah. So come back over here. Now I do have another good board, which has been really nice to have. I have this PCB right here, which is a Solar Fox, but it's an MCR1 board, and this board works. So what I did was I took this chip. This is a decoder for this guy. These two chips are involved in decoding for this RAM, right? These two chips are involved in decoding for that RAM. So what I did was I removed this one. I already had replaced the one. Right, I'd already replaced this guy. So I pulled this chip out of this board because I don't have any of these. And it turns out that's not the problem. But I wanted to eliminate that anyway. So, with that being eliminated, this is so difficult. Okay. Hello, KJ. Thank you for the schematic. There's the whole schematic. But this board set, the other board works. I put it on here and it works fine. And I've been poking around on this thing and I haven't been able to find anything that's not right. Until right before I went live, I think I found out what's wrong with this board. If you look, I can't really zoom with this thing. So let me just grab this camera. Okay. Let me. This thing doesn't focus very. This camera's a piece of crap. Anyway, right here is supposed to be some of these. These things right here, this resistor network. There's supposed to be 2 of them right here. And they're broke right off. I just kind of messed with them a little bit, and they were broken. They broke right off the board. So I think that's my problem, those 2 guys. And they're causing this thing to just not boot. What those do is you see on this schematic, they just pull address lines high right here, and they pull some data lines high right here. So without that, it just doesn't want to work. So we put this back and mess with the focus a little. How's that? That's pretty good. That's good enough, isn't it? I can't wait to get that other camera thing, that DVI thing or whatever it is, the HDMI plug. Those are 10K resistor packs. This one is a 560 ohm. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace all of them. I'm replacing this 562. I don't like these. These things are so cheesy. They don't last. They fall right apart and break. So I'm going to replace that one and both of these 10K ones. And I'm hoping that takes care of the problem. I'm suspecting that it will. So let me check my stock and see if I have some 10K packs. That's 10K. That's 10K. There's 2 10K packs right there. I know I don't have 560 ohm packs. So I know I don't have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, those are perfect. Hey, Charles. Kior from New Zealand. What's up? If you guys just joined, there's 2 10K resistor packs right here. And this board would want to boot and then not boot. And if you remember, I can use the fluke and get to my ROMs fine, but and what I have found out is I do have a working board. I have a Solar Fox board. It's the same MCR1 that actually works. And I had messed around off camera. I hooked that up and I hooked the fluke to it. And you cannot read these RAMs with the fluke on MCR1 for whatever reason. The fluke just doesn't like it. But you can do ROMs. So I disregarded the fact that I could not read the RAMs on this board. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. So I was sitting here and I had this thing turned on right before I went live. And I started messing with these. There's 2 10K resistor packs and they're just like this guy. This cheesy You know what those cheesy looking resistor networks look like. They're like a wafer. They weren't even connected to here. They broke right off. So I think that's my problem on this board. So I'm replacing these two resistor packs with these two 10K resistor packs. And I'm hoping that's the fix. So we'll let the old gun heat up, and we'll be removing these two resistor packs. So how are you guys doing today? You enjoying your Saturday? Talk to you guys for a little bit while this thing heats up. So we got our gun heating up, and we will remove those two things, replace them, and I'm really hoping that fixes this thing. Yeah. It's Sunday in New Zealand already. What are you guys, like 24 hours ahead of us or something? It's crazy. Yeah, Charles, those things are junk. They break so easily. These ones were pulled right off. The uh, the leads were pulled right off of it, and I just kind of messed with it, and they fell right apart. 8:30 a.m. Okay, in Zealand. Well, I totally cannot see what I'm doing. Have fun, Peter. See you later. Okay. So that has removed those. And yeah, those are terrible. That's a terrible design. These little flaky things. Little wafer things. Okay. So those are pulled high by battery voltage. So if this thing is the RAM is being powered by the battery, these are pulled high. That's kind of strange to me. I don't know. It is what it is. And these are polarized. You do have to put them in correctly. Let's see if we can. Tack it in there. All right. We got 2 new 10K resistor packs in the board. That should take care of the flaky data problem, which I think is what we were having. Okay, we got our new resistor packs in there. Let's see if this thing works. Yeah, it came up with the same crap. It's still telling me a RAM error. It's still not working. Okay, something's funny. It's actually running right now, but it's got graphic problems. Something's not right. I think there's a connection failure here. It's still not right. Let me reset it. It's backwards because number one, I don't have the soundboard hooked up to it. So I'm going to do that and turn it off. And I'm going to hook the Super Sound IO board up. See what we get with that in there. See if it'll even run, if it'll even work. See, yeah, I don't know. It's just super flaky. I don't know if this soundboard's any good, even any good. So, yeah. All right. One thing at a time. Okay. I unplugged the soundboard. It will run. So the soundboard has issues. But this has issues too because this is not right. I don't think it's right. don't know. It looks right, but I think it's like got lines through it. I think. I don't know. This might actually be working. But the soundboard definitely is not working. So that's a problem. No, it's backwards because I don't have the soundboard hooked up. That's how MCR games are. But this thing, I'm gonna try it one more time. Let me. Yeah, it won't run. I plugged the soundboard in, it won't run. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I removed the soundboard. It runs fine. It seems to be working just fine without the soundboard. So the soundboard has an issue. And we'll have to find out what's up with that. But this is working. This is running. You know what I want to do? I'm going to grab a known good sound board, one that I know is good, and hook it up to this and see what happens. Okay. I need my glasses. I can't see shit. All right, I'm going to shut it down really quick, and I'm going to hook up this soundboard, this one that I know this one is good. I just threw the Kickman ROMs on it. And now we'll fire it up. And I know that this board is good. See you, Cure. Yeah, this is just flaky. I don't know. All right. I'm going to try something. I can't hardly get this off of here with it on, so. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try different connectors. Try these two connectors. See what happens. Okay, let's try this. I have a feeling this is just a big bad connection issue, to be honest. I think it's all just connections. And it's these interconnects are flaky, I think. And yeah, Kelly, they're pretty much all the same except for ROMs. Some of them have a little different circuitry on them, but they're all pretty much interchangeable. The soundboards. So something's definitely goofy. Yeah, I just unplugged the soundboard and it ran. I just unplugged it while it was running. And it starts to work. Something is flaky on the interface between the two boards. And I know the soundboard is good. You know, heck, you know what I can do is I can actually just put that other board on here, the other CPU board, and see if I can hook the man, I might as well do that. Let me turn this off. What a pain in the keister this is turning out to be. But you know what I need to do is I need to absolutely eliminate any questions about what's going on here. Is it? I'm sure it's this CPU board is the problem. It's got to be. So I'm going to remove the ROMs out of it. It's a total pain in the butt, guys. And as of right now, it's a complete who knows. But to be honest, I really haven't done a whole lot of checking into Logic. I'm kind of stuck on connection right now. Where'd that good board go? There it is. Whoa. All right. This is the known good CPU board, Solar Fox. I'm just going to remove the Solar Fox EEPROMs. And let's hello, Michelle. And good afternoon. We're on the struggle bus right now with this. We are on the struggle bus on a trip to getting nowheresville. And I don't know if I'm ever. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I put the known good board on there and it doesn't work. Goodness gracious. What a pain in the butt. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes, Michelle. Solar Fox is the same CPU board. I am just trying to get. I'm at a loss, kind of. I don't know what's going on with this board. I don't know if it's connection with this one now. This one was working perfectly. Now it's not. I mean, did I bend a pin on the ROMs? No, I don't know. This has old garbagey sockets. Yeah, really. And nothing. Still not working. What a pain in the butt. You can be here by 4:30 because I made your reservation. No. No. Okay, interesting. I changed this chip and it worked. This is the one that came out of the other board. Yeah, see? No, you can't see. All right. On this webcam, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the difference. Yeah, there's no way you can. You just have to trust me. There's little itty bitty lines in the other board. This is how it's supposed to be. This one's right. Well, yeah. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to hook up that soundboard. So let me turn off really quick. And let's plug in this other soundboard. And this thing should work with the soundboard plugged in. And here we go. And it doesn't work. It could possibly be a dip switch setting that I don't know. There we go, maybe. Yeah, it was absolutely a dip switch setting. Okay, so the soundboard apparently is going to be okay, I think. I'm going to reset it. Yeah. The LED is on for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. All right, well, that's good. I am going to stop. And I'm going to put the proper soundboard on it, because I know this one's good. But yeah. And remove the EEPROMs again from this soundboard. Put the Tron EEPROMs back in it. Okay, that's that. And repopulate this guy. Okay. Okay. We're hooked back up and turned on. And it's not working. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Okay, it's working. I don't know, this maybe is a bad dip switch, but it is working with this soundboard. So just going to do a couple. It is inverted. Kickman played off of a mirror, so it is inverted on one axis. See, I turn it off and turn it back on, and it won't start. This thing is a total pain in the ass. There it goes. This board doesn't have the 12 volt power thing. It's running right now. But I don't. Yeah, I have seen dip switches be bad before. I have. But I don't think that's it. I don't think that is the problem. I think this is just something ain't right. Something's flaky. Okay, I reset it and it started back up. But if I turn it off, I just completely power it down. And wait a second. Now let's power it back up. Dead. Not running. Now it's running. See, it took it a minute. It took it a second to start going. Charles, it's not a power on reset issue because I use a brand new, well, pretty new MCR power supply type thing. Hold on, I can hear the cat once in. I'll be right back. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. What you doing? Where you going? What are you doing? You guys see what I have to deal with? What are you doing out there? Why are you so dusty? What are you doing? Come here. Hey, did you see yourself on the screen there? Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. What you doing? Yes, Michelle, this is the boss. You know what I want to do really quick is I want to turn it off. And I'm going to replace this chip with this other one. This is the one I pulled out of the other board. And I'll see if it runs with that chip. Right now it's doing its nonsense. Not running. Give it a minute and see if it starts working. I don't know. It's not working with that chip, so that was a problem apparently on the other board. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think this chip's flat out just no good. This one right here, I'm going to turn it off and replace it again with this one. And it's still doing the same crap, not working. But now it's working. Yeah, it's running now. Yes, Patrick, I did find a schematic, and I'm going to have to go through that. But I'm kind of at a standstill right now because I don't know if this is an come on, stay off there. I don't know if it's a interconnect issue, a board interconnect. I know these interconnects themselves, I know those are good. And there shouldn't be a problem between the boards. There's not. There's not a problem between boards. What I'm struggling with right now is where I have no idea where this problem might be. I have no clue of where to even start looking. Because I know this thing gets signals from the video board that it needs. I don't think it's got anything to do with this board. It's either this board or it's this board has an issue or multiple issues. I'm just trying to pinpoint where to really start digging into this. There are certainly a lot of, like this board right here, it's throwing me off that it's stumbling to start working. That's throwing me off. That's telling me there's something wrong with this board. I really haven't gotten far at all, to be honest. I know I'm going to have to buy some of these 4017 chips because I don't have any. I'm going to have to buy some of those and add them into the stockpile. It's running over there. It's running good. So I think what I want to do is forget about the soundboard. You got to get down. I'm sorry. I think what I want to do is just forget about this board. So I'm going to turn it off, and I am going to. I should have done that the other way. I'm just going to remove this board from the equation. And it'd be nice if this thing stutters out of the gate, and it doesn't. It fires right up. It fired right up. And it does not work with this chip. This one was in the other board. It just flat out does not work. So that's good. That's that 4017 that I don't have any of. I removed one from another board. I might have to remove another one from another board. Yeah, that thing's dead. Go ahead and turn it off and remove it. Put this guy back in. And it starts right up. So that chip's no good. This chip right here is no good. All right. So that's on the list. I have to buy some 4017s. You know, that's a good question, KJ. Let's find out. That could be the issue. I didn't think about that. I'm going to hook this back up. Okay. And it's not booting. It's 4.94. I just turned it up a little bit to 5.01, 5.02. So it's power's not a problem. It's running now, by the way. It just takes it a minute with this board hooked up, and this LED is on, and I don't know why that LED would be on. That indicates a problem on this board, I think, or a problem in the system. But it's running. Kickman has a trackball, I believe, for we're right at 5 volts. Yeah. When I first turn it on, it just sits there and doesn't do anything. And it's at 5 volts, but it's not working right now. Okay. This is the sound on the CPU board, 5 volts. Down here, we're looking at, come on. 4.9. Okay. Alrighty. Let's give it a second and turn it back on. It's running. That's as high as I can turn the power. That is as high as the power goes. Voltage. Yeah. So it could be a little bit of a voltage drain problem right now with this switcher. Just doesn't seem to be getting it done. Oh. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to the other board, the board that matters. Okay. Okay. And I will start off without soundboard. It's working. It is working, but I think there are little lines throughout stuff. And I don't like that. I don't know how. But I think that's absolutely normal. All right, let's try the soundboard. You know, lo and behold, I turned it on and it was working. Let's go. This has been a super finicky system setup. And it's working. And it's resetting. Okay. It's just resetting over and over and over again. With that board hooked up. I'm not sure I'm getting a very good connection through here. Damn. Yeah, if I remove this board, it starts up really good. So I kind of think I need to. I think it's just a connection between the boards, to be honest. It's just hard to get these things to plug in. So these are not like the originals. So I need to just point them up a little bit so that I can get in and plug the board in. No station. Uh-oh. Magic smoke. That is what happens when you put one of these on, shifted a pin over. Yeah. Smoked that. Well, I unhooked this board and it's working. It's running. It's just unfortunate that happened. Hmm. It's okay. It's just a little smoke. It's all right. We didn't hurt anything. The cable took the brunt of it. It melted. But I was looking at some of these solder joints, and some of these joints don't look great. I think I need to resolder this. It just doesn't look great. Anyway, let's grab another one of these and let's put it on correctly this time. Let's try to put it on right. Right, boo-boo? That was ridiculous, wasn't it, boo-boo? Oh my goodness, this is tough to even get off up here. Okay. Let's try that again. It's working. It is absolutely working. And it reset. Yeah, it's super flaky. I think I need to resolder this better. Maybe. Yeah, the Kickman part of the comes up the screen. And it is working right now, and it looks perfect. So yeah, it looks exactly how it should. That's good. Yeah, that's the second time I've done that on an MCR board set. The second time I've smoked a cable. If you put it on one pin shifted, it'll smoke it just like that. So yeah, it happens. See, this thing is a little jumpy, but I think. Why it's doing that. Hitman. Yes. I do believe I want to revisit these connectors and resolder them a little bit, make them a little bit better, make sure that that connection's a little better than that. But it's working. Patrick, I think that the power is an issue because on the video board, all I can get is about 4.95 volts. But I don't think it's the board set. I think it's just using a switching power supply, to be honest. You're going to lay right down on the board, huh? You like those warm chips. Ouch, Charles. Yeah. We all do stuff like that. Nobody's immune to messing up every now and again. Yeah, you guys just seen right live smoking a cable. That's pretty funny. It's not funny because I don't have unlimited cables. Hello, is it Nigel? Swerdna? Swerdna. Gavin. Gavin. Got it. Gavin. Andrews. All right. All right, you got to go. You cannot be climbing on this board. Quit being a pain in the ass. Quit being a pain in the ass, boo boo. Yeah. So I have to do a little bit of. Let's. I'll be right back. Yeah, Boo Boo was just laying right on the boards. I think she likes the warmth of the chips. Yeah, Charles, TL084, no big deal. And Gavin, I am sorry to hear about your kitty cat no longer with us. Cap 34? Cap 34 on the soundboard, huh? Any idea which one Cap 34 is? Kickman. Yeah, Cap 34 is the big cap, isn't it? And yes, Cap 34 is in backwards, according to the, I think. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell which one's Cap 34. I can't tell which one's Cap 34. Cap 34 isn't even on this board. There is no Cap 34. It's running great. It's been pretty solid. It's awesome. I think this is why I think it's always better to use the original linear power supplies in games, simply because that's what they're engineered for, and you don't have problems like this where you can't get enough voltage. So I need to, yeah, it, yeah. It looks perfect. Awesome. You know what was bad, really? I think what was really bad was this chip. And it was the one that was right here. That guy. That guy right there. Oh, guess who's coming back again? Seriously? Come on. You want to come up? You're not going to hurt nothing. Come on. You can come up. Let's just maneuver this a little bit for you. No, she decided to take off. Okay, so what now? Now I have to put it together. I'm going to reflow some of these connections. Charles, I agree with you 100%. A switching power supply is not an upgrade. It is a substitute for what should be there. All right. Yep. I'm going to do a little bit of, maintenance, a little bit of reflowing these again. And then I need to hook up the sound amp and all of that. I'm going to turn it off. And we'll hook up the sound amp. And I'll at least be able to hear the sound amp pop if the sound's working. And let's do this. Let's unplug this, fold this over. This goes over to the sound amp. Okay. And then my speakers plug in right here. Okay. Fold this back over. And then we can plug in this in. And I should at least hear the sound amp pop when it turns on. Oh, I plugged the board back in. Okay. Okay, the game is running. I didn't hear the sound amp pop. Huh. Oh. Oh, no. No, this does have the 12 volts going to it. This does have power going to that board. I kind of want to jump on MAME and look at this game in MAME and look at the test menu, because I think I need to go into the test menu. This light keeps coming on. This light, the LED keeps coming on this board. Now, something's not right. You know what it said? I seen it on the screen this time. It said soundboard interface error when I reset it. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, interface error, soundboard. Okay. So we have a soundboard issue. That's no big deal. We can figure that out. What I need to do is I can put my fluke on the Z80 and make sure that the decoding's good to all of this. I know the ROMs are good. A, B, C, D. I know the ROMs are all good because I dumped them. We could have a problem. I don't know if this will kick an error if these are bad. I don't know. Yeah, this board's bad. This board has an issue. Interface error, soundboard. So next thing to do is put the fluke on this thing. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to back up slightly. Get the old fluke out. It is 4:11. Unfortunately, guys, this is going to have to pick up later because my son goes to work at 5 o'clock, and I told him that we would do Reubens before he went to work. So I'm going to go in and cook up a couple delicious Reuben sandwiches. So I'm going to do that. And then I will come back a little bit later, probably around 7 or something like that, and hook the fluke up and do all of that. So I'm going to end this one right here. We just eclipsed 2 hours, so that's pretty good, pretty long time. So I'm going to go ahead and go do that, eat some dinner, and then we'll see you back here. We'll see you back here later. Okay, guys, see you.